Okay, so ayan guys, di ko talaga ma-public yung yung aking live discussion ngayon. Di ko alam kung bakit may error sa aking Facebook account. I-check ko na lang. So, i-share ko na lang po yung discussion natin once na maging okay na po. Pero nagkakaroon kasi ng error. So, kaya ganyan yung niya, problem niya ngayon. Okay? So, start tayo with question number 1. Kasi nagkakaroon talaga ng error. Okay, proceed tayo sa question number 1. Excuse me. So, the question is, to search for a relate literature by accessing several databases. So, this is related literature, guys. Not relate. Okay, so ulitin natin. To search for related literature by accessing several databases by the use of telephone line to connect a computer library. Which computer that have a databases is termed? So, ang tinatanong po based on the question is the databases. So, anong gagamitin natin pag tayo daw ay magse-search for the related literature? A, is it a computer search? B, online search. C, manual search. Or letter D, compact desk search. So, what is the answers? In question number 1. What is the correct answer? Okay, the question is to search for related literatures. So, it is accessing by several databases by the use of telephone line to connect a computer library with the computers that have a databases. So, pag mag-search tayo ng related literature, nasa computer search po ba? Is it an online search, manual search, or is it a compact desk search? So, what is the answer in question number 1? So, I'll give you 1 minute para sagutan itong question nito. Okay, so unahin natin si compact desk search. Bakit mali si compact desk search? Bakit po? Bakit mali siya, teachers? Bakit mali si compact desk? Bakit tama si Okay, so unahin natin si letter D. Saan na ba yun? Di ko alam bakit nagkakaroon ng error tong internet connection ngayon, pati tong ngayon, discussion. So, start tayo sa compact desk. Bakit mali po si compact desk? What is the purpose of compact desk search? Okay, it is referring for what? For what? Refers for searching for information stored in compact desk, or mas kilala natin sa CDS. Ano nga po ulit? CDS. O, ito yung compact desk search. Ibig sabihin, it involves of searching information. manually for the CDS. Ibig sabihin po niyan, teachers, it is typically by browsing through physical. Aside of that, the materials like books, journals, or other, it is a form of what? Of a digital storage. While CDS naman can store databases. Again, ulitin ko. Compact disk search po, it is the information stored in compact disk or CDS. Ibig sabihin po niyan, through the form of CDS, of digital storage, ang CDS po, nag-store po siya ng databases. Ibig sabihin po niyan, based on the specifical mention po na naka-indicate dito using the telephone line, hindi po siya related for the CDS technology. So, mali din po si computer search. Number 2 i-eliminate natin dito na mali is si letter A. Bakit po mali si computer search? Bakit? Di ba pag sinabi natin computer search, it is referring for the computer to search it for information. So, ang term pong computer search po, it is relevant for what? A quiet, broad and doesn't implying for the telephone line to connect a computer library with a computers to a databases. Kaya mali po si letter A. Next, manual search. Pag sinabi nating manual search po mga ma'am and sir, ito po yung sinasabi ko kanina, teachers. It is the browsing the information through the books, journals, or printed resources. Yun po yung manual search. So ngayon, since related literature by accessing a database through the telephone line, ano po ang dapat nating isagot dito? The answer is letter B, online search. What is the function of online search? It is referring for what? The process of searching information using what? The computers that are connected to a network. So it is typically through a telephone line or the internet connection to access what? To access the remote databases to have a source of information. So that's why in question number 1, online search is related to the main question. So that's why letter letter B is the correct answer. Next, the part of feasibility. So ang tinatanong naman dito mga madam and sir, it is the part of feasibility to study. To study. Anong tinatanong dito? Which describes the location of the business and its building specification. Again, the part of feasibility study. Ito yung pinaka-part of feasibility study which describe the location. Nagdi-describe siya ng location of the business and the building specification. Saan siya pasok? Is it a production? Is it a market feasibility? C, introduction, or letter D, proponents, management, and personnel. So what is the answer in question number 2? So it is a market feasibility po ba? Okay? Si market feasibility po ba ang tamang sagot? Okay, di daw nila mabuksan yung nila. Okay, so just wait for a moment, sir. Okay. Nasamid ako, guys. Sino ka nakaalala sa akin? Ayan. Excuse me. So, i-discuss na natin. yung bawat isa ng feasibility of study that describe the location of the business and its building specification. So, i-explain po natin isa-isa. Bakit ano ang tamang sagot? Bakit ang ibang ano dyan is wrong answers. Okay? Nasa mid ako. Sino kayong nakaalala sa akin? Oh my God. Okay. Mahirap pag nasasamid. Excuse me. Okay, let's start. So, dito tayo sa proponents, management, and personnel. So, automatic, based on the question, it is describing of feasibility study which describe the location of the business, right? So, ibig sabihin, si letter D, siya agad ang maling sagot. Hanapin muna natin yung mga maling sagot, ha? Huwag yung tamang sagot para mas madali tayong mag-eliminate. So, tandaan nyo, teachers, future LPTs, pag sinabing proponents, management, and personnel, this section po is focusing of what? Focusing of the people involved in the project. Doon naman po siya nakapokus. So, ibig sabihin, the main focus of this is the rules and their capabilities. Okay, ano yung mga strength nila, mga capabilities nila. So, ito po si proponent, si management, and personnel, hindi po niya cover yung physical aspect of the location of a building details. Hindi po kino-cover ng proponents, management, and personnel because the proponent, management, and personnel, it is focusing on the people involved to the project or their rules and their capabilities. So next, ang mali po dito, the word introduction. So what is introduction? Pag sinabi natin introduction, it is provide an overview of the project. Ano ba yung overview ng project ninyo? Naka-indicate na po dito or naka-include na po dito yung mga objectives, especially yung background of the business or background of the study. Okay? Ibig sabihin, itong introduction, it is not cover detailed aspect like a building specification. Kaya mali si letter C. Okay po. Now, dalawa na lang ang pagpipilian natin. Si A at si B. So, since ang tinatanong sa question is a feasibility study na nagdi-describe of the location of the business and its building specification. Did you think, anong tamang sagot dyan? Is it A or B? Tingnan natin, sinong sasagot ng A, sinong sasagot ng B? Ayan. Okay, tingnan natin. May mga sumasagot. Pasensya na po, di ko mai-public agad tong itong live natin, itong live discussion natin. Okay. So, dalawa na lang. Is it A or B? So, teachers, i-analyze natin ng maayos. Okay. So, ang tatanggalin po natin dito is the word market feasibility. Okay? Ang mali po dito, the word market feasibility. Ma'am Grace, bakit po mali? May keyword doon, feasibility, but it is wrong. I-analyze natin, bakit mali si market feasibility? Tandaan nyo po, ang market feasibility, nakapokus po ang component dito for assessing the demand of the product or service. Ano nga po ulit? Ina-assess niya yung product or services. Okay? Assessing. Basta assessing the product or services. Nakapokus po yan sa market feasibility. Ibig sabihin, kasama po dito yung mga target market, the characteristic, and also the competitive landscape. Okay po ba? So, ibig sabihin, it might touch upon to the location in the term of market access. Okay? But, hindi po siya nagdi-derive into a building specification. Okay? Hindi po si market feasibility nagdi-derive as a building specification. But the correct answer here is letter A. The word production. Ma'am Grace, bakit po naging A ang sagot? Okay, explain natin. Di ba from the aspect of production, they involve what? Kasama po dito yung analysis of the product. Ano nga po ulit? O abay, naging puso. Analysis of the product or the production process. Including po sa production process yung mga technology. Diba sa production, kasama po dito yung mga technology. Aside of that, the equipment and also the resources required. Saan ba tayo magtatayo ng isang building? O di ba may mga production pa tayong gagawin? Okay. So aside niyan, it is also covered po yung pinaka-location and also the facilities needed for the production. O magtatayo ka ng business, nandun na yung nandun na yung mga equipment mo, yung mga technology gagamitin mo. Ang tanong, saang location mo ba ito itatayo? Kaya involved po ang building specification sa production. So sa matao ba? Anong type of business bang itatayo ko? Bakery shop ba? Kailangan ba sa syudad ipatayo ito? So kasama po yan dyan. Especially the feasibility of the study because it is the technical or the production section. Open includes the details about the site and also the infrastructure. Kaya letter A is the correct answer. Is it production? Now, this question, it is the process of doing two or more related tasks simultaneously. Okay, the word is two or more related tasks simultaneously. Ayan. So it is dovetailing, synchronizing, work simplification, or work technique. So what is the difference between these four? Is it alpha, beta, Charlie, or delta? Okay, wag na nating patagalin pa. At yung iba naghihintay mapanood ang ating live. Okay. Let's start with work technique. What is the process of work technique? Diba pag sinabing work technique, it is referring for a method. Ano nga po ulit? Method. Okay, yan yung work technique. So, ibig sabihin, nagre-refer siya for the method or skills to accomplish a task. So, generally po, it is directly linked for the concept of doing multiple tasks at once. Yun po yung work technique without more specific context. So, ang tinatanong, it is the process of doing two or more related tasks simultaneously. Okay, intindihin natin ha. Ang ibig sabihin niyan, it is the context of a task management of a productivity. Right? So, it means letter D is wrong. Now, the word dovetailing. Ano ba si dovetailing? Ano si dovetailing? Di ba pag sinabi nating dovetailing, it is used for a various contexts such as carpentry. It means for joining wood, for the project management. So that's why it is directly relation to the doing tasks simultaneously, pero hindi po siya nagre-recognize as a mainstream of productivity literature. So that's why mali po si dovetailing. Now, we have two choices. Is it si Beta and si Charlie? So what is the correct answer here? It is synchronizing or work simplification. So what is the answer? Diba? Again, ulitin ko. Si dovetailing, it is the suggestive of combining tasks. Ito po yung term used for what? Doing tasks simultaneously. Yun yung tatandaan natin. Okay po. So now, dalawa na lang ang pagpipilian. Is it B and C? Ngayon, si work simplification po is wrong answer. Bakit mali si letter C, si Charlie? Ang work simplification po, lagi niyong tatandaan, ang ini-aim nitong method na ito is to make work easier by eliminating what? Unnecessary step or motion. Yun po ang work simplification. Okay? It can involve doing tasks more efficiency. Okay? It doesn't directly implying a doing task simultaneously. Right? So the answer here is letter B. Synchronizing. Ma'am Grace, bakit po synchronizing? Yun yung sagot. Bakit? Because pag sinabing synchronizing, it is the process of coordinating a timing events. Nagko-coordinate po yung mga timing events to happen at the same time in the context of the task. It means po, doing two or more related simultaneously, it is the coordinating of what? Coordinating them so they done at the same time or in a synchronized manner. Kaya letter B is the correct answers. Now, we proceed this one. Sealants refer to the polymeric range materials made from natural rubber and the various. Okay, wala lang tong period. Okay, sealants refer to the polymeric range materials made from natural rubber and the various. A, acetate powder. B, synthetic elastomer. Or C, color. Or D, liquid enhancer. Again, the question is, sealant is referring to the polymeric range material made from the natural rubber and the various. A, powder. B, synthetic elastomer. Or letter C, color. Or D, liquid enhancer. So what is the answer here? What is the answer? Sino pang nakakaalala nito? Teachers. Okay, unahin natin si powder. Bakit mali si powder? Pag sinabi nating powder, ano siya? Powder, it can be a component of sealant, but they are not a fundamental polymeric materials. From the word sealant, what is the sealant? Ano ba si sealant? Diba? Sealants are the material used to fill gaps. Ginagamit natin ito para ma-fill yung gaps and create a barrier against the passage air of a liquid in other substances. So, intindihin natin yung question. Ang question, ang tinatanong, ask about a polymeric material. Okay? Ang tinatanong is the polymeric material from which sealant are made. Sa anong sealant ba gawa? Yun yung tanong. Diba? Okay, so si powder po can be a component of a sealant but not the fundamental polymeric materials. So ano naman si color? Si color po, teacher, is wrong. Kasi ito si color, ito po ay isang additive. Okay, pandagdag kulay lang po ito mga ma'am and sir. Additive. It is used in a sealant to achieve a desired aesthetic color. So, It is not a primary materials na ginagamit natin. Next, natatanggalin natin is si liquid enhancer. Pag sinabi nating liquid enhancer, same with letter C, additives, but they are not the base polymeric materials. Okay, kung si color is not a primary, si liquid enhancer naman is not a, excuse me, base. Okay, so the answer here is letter B, synthetic. Okay, bakit po siya yung tamang sagot? Si elastomer po are polymers, which is, it is the elastic properties making them as suitable for a sealant. From the word synthetic po, it is the sinasabi nating elastomers are man-made and other specific performance and also the characteristic. So that's why letter B is the correct answers. Okay. Nuggets po. Ang hirap guys pag nasasamid. Ewan ko ba, sino nakakaalala sa akin, sasamid ako lagi. Okay, so in question, and based on the question, excuse me, it is the simplest, excuse me, it is the simplest solid state devices. Again, it is the simplest solid state devices which is used as a rectifier. Okay, the question is, it is the simplest solid state devices which is used as a rectifier. A, is that a transistor? B, diode. C, resistor. D, capacitor. So what is the answer? So the question is the device that allow to flow in one direction. Okay, but blocks it in excuse me, in the other direction. So what is the answer? Si transistor po is wrong answer. Why? A transistor po is a semiconductor. Ano nga po si transistor? Transistor is a semiconductor. Again, ano nga si transistor? It is a semiconductor devices. So that's why it is used to imply or switch electronic signals. But it can be used in a various applications. So ito po si transistor, hindi po siya i-considered natin as a simplest devices for a rectification. Kaya mali po si transistor. Ano nga po ulit si transistor? It is a semiconductor. Now, anong sunod na tatanggalin natin dito? The letter C. C is wrong. Bakit po C? Di ba pag sinabi natin resistor, it is a passive component. Ano nga si resistor? Passive component. O yan. Si resistor po is a passive component. Okay. Again, si resistor po is a passive component. Ibig sabihin po niyan, it opposes the flow of current. It does not have a capability to to rectify a alternating current going to the direct current. Kasi nga po, si resistor is the passive component. So ngayon, may dalawa na lang tayong pagpipilian. Is it the B and D? Is it a diode or capacitor? Okay. Ano ang tamang sagot pag ang tinatanong is the simplest solid-state devices na ginagamit natin used as rectifier? Tandaan, ano si capacitor? Teachers, future LPTs, TL warriors. Anong capacitor? Capacitor is the devices that store electrical energy. Dito naman natin sa capacitor, ini-store yung electrical energy. Ibig sabihin, siya po yung nagpipilter or nagre-regulate ng voltage, si capacitor. Pero po, hindi po siya yung primary used for rectification. Kaya mali po si capacitor. Okay, anong sagot? Diode. Si diode po ang sagot dito, si beta. Bakit po diode ang sagot? Diba si diode, it is a type of semiconductor devices again. But, nag-a-allow po siya ng currents to flow in one direction at siya po ang nagbablock into another. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, it is suitable for rectification. Si diode po. Okay, now, this question. It is a kind of circuit where there is continuous flow of electric current. Okay, ito naman daw ay kind of circuit. But, yung flow of current daw, it is continuous. Di ba nakalagay? Continuous flow of electric current. Okay, is it A, closed circuit? Is it B, open circuit? Is it C, short circuit? Or D, ground circuit? So, emphasize natin. Tandaan ninyo teachers, continuous flow daw eh. Yung pinaka-keyword is the word continuous. Anong isasagot natin dito? Ayan. Anong isasagot natin pag sinabing continuous? Continuous flow of current. What is the answer? Anong sagot? Okay. Unahin natin si open circuit. Bakit mali si open circuit? Teachers. Di ba pag sinabi nating open circuit, it is one where the path for electric current is broken. Okay, pag ang isang path of electric current is broken, meaning po, there's no continuous flow of electric current. Pag may sira ang isang path ng kuryente dyan, ang tawag dyan is open circuit, baliktad dyan. Ibig sabihin po, teachers, pag may sira, ang isang path ng electric current, ibig sabihin, yung electric po, it is not a continuous flow of electric current. So, short circuit naman, mali ulit po si short circuit. Bakit po si short circuit is wrong? Pag sinabi nating short circuit, it is occur the unintended path. Siya naman ay unintended path for the electric current with a little to no resistance, causing of excessive flow of current. Yun yung time na makakita kayo sa bahay nyo na may nagbiblink tapos may naririnig kayong parang fireworks na hindi naman ganun kalakasan. So may tendency na merong short circuit doon sa area na yon. Okay? So open yung, close yung doon, yung circuit, that's why tuloy-tuloy yung flow ng kuryente kahit may sira. Okay, next is the ground circuit. Mali din po. Pag sinabing ground circuit po, it is referring for a safety measure. Nire-refer na po dito yung mga safety measure where the part of the circuit is connected directly to the earth, providing a safe path for electric current to flow to ground if there a fault. Okay, so mali po si ground circuit. So pag continuous flow of electric current, the answer is closed circuit. A is the answer. Baliktad po yan. Okay, baliktad sila. Pag sinabing closed circuit po, teachers, it is a one where the path is completed. Ibig sabihin po na closed circuit, it is allowing for a continuous flow of current. Nagko-continuous po ang current dito. Pag open circuit naman, hindi. Okay? So, A ang tamang sagot. Next. Drills and bits are friendly tools. Tama. That is facilitate project making. Which of the following is used for boring holes on wood? O anong gagamitin natin? Kasi yung drills and bits daw are friendly tools that facilitate a project making. Which of the following is used for boring holes on a wood? Anong sagot? It is a drill bit. Is it a nail set? Is it a saw set? Or letter D, auger bit? What is the answer? Anong sagot? Okay? So, isahin natin. Teacher, si saw set po, lagari ito. So, ibig sabihin ng saw set, it is used to adjust the teeth of the saw blade, ensuring yung cuts properly, yung tamang pagputol. So, hindi po siya related for a boring holes on wood. It is not related. So, pag sinabi naman nating nail set, mga pako ito, it is a set of tools used to drive the head of a nail na ginagamitan minsan natin ng claw hammers, that's the surface of the wood. It is not related used for a boring hole. So, that's why A and D lang ang pagpipilian natin. Is it a drill bit or the auger bit? So, eliminate na natin si drill bit. Teachers, mali po si drill bit. Bakit? Ma'am, pinagsama po namin yung word na drills, tapos bits. Ang nabuo, drill bit. Okay, tandaan nyo po, teachers. Ang drill bit po, it is a drill bit. It is a drill bit used for tool, for making a holes, right? In a various materials. Okay, so including na po dito yung mga wood, mga metal, yung mga plastic, ginagamit natin sa drill bit. Okay, nakadesign din po ito used for drill, right? Pero hindi po siya yung hinahanap natin. Okay, ngayon, ang sagot is letter D. Is it a auger bit? Ma'am Grace, bakit po auger bit is the correct answer? Ang auger bit po is a type of drill bit. Type po siya ng drill bit. Okay. So, ginagamit po natin ang auger bit for what? For boring holes in a wood. So, that's why it is designed to remove materials. Pwede nating rotate for creating a hole. So, that's why auger bits are typically used for a larger, deeper hole. So, that's why D is the correct answer. Next question. An inductor opposes any changes in blank. An inductor opposes any change in blank. A, is it a voltage? B, is it a current? C, it is a frequency. Or letter D, it is a modulation. Tandaan nyo, teachers, anong sagot dito? Ito, explain ko sa inyo. Pag sinabi nating voltage, ano siya? Di ba pag voltage, it is the indicator to influence what? To influence the voltage. Okay, so it means it is the primarily opposes for a changes in a current. So, ibig sabihin, it is not a voltage itself. Right? So, frequency, bakit po mali si frequency and also the modulation? Unahin natin si modulation. Saan natin ginagamit si modulation, teachers? Diba ang modulation, it is the process of verifying signal. Ginagamit natin for verifying signal, so that's why it is the characteristic and the indicators that can use in a circuit involving a modulation. So that's why it is not directly opposite. Okay, so si frequency naman, it is the behavior of frequency dependent. Nakadependent po siya. But they don't directly oppose. They oppose changes in current, and the rate of these changes is related to the frequency. Okay, so pag ang tinatanong is the indicator oppose in any change, the answer is current. Bakit po current ang sagot? Teachers, tandaan nyo po, current is aligned with a fundamental property of an inductor. Okay, again, current is the fundamental property of an inductor. Ibig sabihin, ang inductor po, it is the resist changes in what? In the flow of current through them. So that's why letter B is the correct answer. Okay? Next question. Hair is composed of protein. Tama. Ang buhok natin is nagko-compose ng protein substance called keratin. Yun yung tinutukoy natin. Ang protein sa buhok natin, meron siyang keratin. So, which is also prevent in all horny growth such as the following except A. Claw, B. Hoops, C. Nails, D. Palm. O, sige nga, anong sagot? Anong sagot, teachers? Di ba ang claws, it is an animal are made of keratin, a protein that provides a strength and rigidity. So that's why many sources that confirm that claws like nails in hair are composed of keratin. So mali po si letter A. Kasi meron pong keratin si claws. Okay, yun yung po yung makikita nyo sa malapit sa kuko. Next, si hoops. Hoops po is found in tinatawag nating ungulated, also made of keratin, si hoops. But the hoop is critical structure. Nasa animals naman po ito, providing a support and protection for their feet. Ginagamit po ito para makapag-protect sa kanilang mga paa. Okay po? So, ang keratin po dito is involved then for the dead tissue that is constantly being worn down and regrown. Si nails naman sa human ito, yung mga kuko natin. Ang nails po are made of keratin as well. Tandaan nyo po, ang nails natin made of keratin as well ito. So, yung nail plate po natin, it is composed of a dead cells. Okay, ano nga po ang nail plate natin? It is composed of a dead cells. That's why it is compacted together. So, yung keratin po, teachers, it is the primary protein that give nails their strength and rigidity. So that's why mali din si nails. Kasi may protein din po ito. Ano ang naiiba dito? Si letter D. Bakit? The word is except, right? Okay, ano si palm? Si palm, meron tayong palm. Ito yon. So it is the human hand. It is a part of the skin that is not typically considered as a horny growth of the hair. Okay? Kasi si palm po, it is a part of the skin. Okay? Some way that nails, claw, or hooves are although nagko-contain po siya ng keratin. So that's why letter D is the correct answer. Last question. It is the vertical section of 3 or 4 inches in diameter pipe that carries waste away from toilet and connect with the main hose drain in the basement of the crawl space. A. It is the soil stock. B. Cement pipes. C. Plastic pipes. Or D. Cast iron pipes. Okay, teachers. Tandaan nyo ha, future LPTs. Tandaan nyo po. Ang tinatanong natin dito is the vertical section. Ano nga? Vertical section. Meron siyang 3 to 4 inches of diameter. Okay. So, anong sagot? Ginagamit daw natin ito for what? For the house drain, especially for the basement or crawl space. Right? So, ano ang unang i-eliminate natin dito? Automatic. Ang unang i-eliminate natin dito, the word cast iron pipes. Bakit mali si cast iron pipes? Teachers, tandaan ninyo. Ang cast iron pipes po is the historically used for a soil stock. Ginagamit natin ito for the soil stock. Okay. Ibig sabihin, nakapokus po si cast iron and then it is, kumbaga, it is found in older homes. So that's why it is a less common in a new construction due to their weight and also for the potential for corrosion. Kaya hindi na po ginagamit si cast iron pipes. Okay? Kasi may possibility na mag-cause ito ng corrosion. Next na tatanggalin natin is si cement pipes. Okay. Ang cement pipes po, teachers, ginagamit po ito natin for the drainage system. Saan nga po natin to ginagamit sa cement pipe? For the drainage system. But they are not typically used for the vertical section. Hindi po natin ginagamit si cement pipes for what? Vertical section. That's why letter B is wrong. Okay. Bakit po? Tandaan ninyo po, teachers. Hindi ito ginagamit as a vertical section. Because cement pipes, it is describing in the question which is, it is the especially in modern construction. Ginagamit natin ito for the modern construction, right? So, teachers, dalawa na lang, which is the soil stock and also the cement. Okay. So, teachers, kung titingnan natin, is that the cement or the cast ay sa plastic pipe? Eliminate natin si plastic pipe. C is wrong answer, teachers. Okay, mali ulit si letter C. Kasi si letter C, ito po yung mga tinatawag nating PVC. O, yun yung mga plastic pipe, PVC, ABS, yun po yung mga tinatawag nating plastic pipes. It is commonly used for what? It is commonly used in a modern plumbing for a various application po, teachers. So, including na po dito, teachers, yung mga drainage. Tama po ba? Yung drainage, drain waste, yung mga tinatawag nating DWV system. So, ito po, it is not considered as the material. Okay? So, now, we focus on the letter A. Answers. Okay? A is the correct answers. Soil stock. Bakit po, teacher, soil stock is the correct answer? Tandaan nyo po, soil stock, it is a candidate for a soil stock are vertical. Okay? It is a vertical pipes that receive waste. Siya po yung nagre-receive ng waste from the toilet and other fixtures and connected to the main drain. Okay? Kaya po, letter A is the correct answers. Ayan. Okay, teachers, thank you for listening. So, di ko po alam kung bakit hindi po maipublic ang aking live discussion. I'm not sure bakit, ano nangyari. Bakit hindi ko maipublic. Okay? Tinatry ko naman siyang i-public pero hindi talaga kaya, teachers. Okay. So, ayan po. Okay. So, teachers, hanggang dito na muna po yung drills natin dito sa let for TLE. Shoutout sa mga TLE warriors dyan. Hopefully, natuto po kayo this session. Okay, it's me, Maestro Bicolana TLE Tambayan. Once again, don't forget to share, follow this live discussion, and also yung reels po, yung mga reels po sa Facebook. It is more on educational content, which is more on our major shift. Aside of that, they have a professional and also the general education. May mga times po nag-upload ako ng mga question for general education. So teachers, thank you so much po sa walang sawang pagsuporta. And hopefully this incoming March 2025 board examination, all of you will pass the board. And then yung mga naka-encounter po ng failure, yung mga hindi po pinalad, once again, congratulations pa rin po kasi lumaban kayo sa board exam. Umupo kayo doon, nagsakripisyo kayo para ilaban ang ating majorship. So once again, congratulations po sa mga hindi pinalad. And then baka po wag i-down yung sarili, wag i-degrade yung sarili. Humanap po ng motivation. Alright, so humanap ng motivation, source of strength to pass the board examination. Isipin, bakit nga ba kayo nagtitake ng board examination? Okay, ano bang motivation ninyo para makapasa sa board examination? So, ganun po, teachers. Don't lose hope. Always pray, always review. Kasi si Lord po, lagi niyong tatandaan, mas maganda na may action tayo, hindi po prayer. Kasi kahit anong dasal natin, kung hindi naman tayo magre-review, di tayo mag-aaral, walang action na nangyayari. So, did you think you passed the board exam? No. And then, actually, you need to enhance your shading. Kasi sometimes, dyan kayo nagkakamali sa shading. Baka nakakaligtaan nyo, mali-mali yung shading ninyo or lampas-lampas. Kaya, mura lang naman po ang Scranton sheet sa Shopee or sa another store. So, bumili na po kayo ng Scranton sheet para ma-enhance na rin po yung shading. Okay po, teachers. And that's all. Thank you po. And have a blessed evening. Bye.